Hey folks, Quillyton here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. It is our new Hope run here on Anomaly. And this episode, I am planning on leaving the base for a little bit, assuming Randy doesn't fling too many things at us right away. Everyone seems to be in mostly good health. Actually, yeah, everyone seems to have no injuries. I think if they had bruises, we'd still see some redness here. The plague. Okay, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and slaughter you right away, which means we don't have like breeding set up for our sheep, but we're not really planning on doing anything like that anyway. Things are being moved over here. That's good. Research towards mortars is still being worked on. We do need some extra shelves and things, but I don't know if I'm going to stress about it now. Random dining chair. I guess I'll just move you over to this research spot and you'll be ready to go. Making flak vest. Oh, is it? How long do we want to wait here? We don't have a timer for the psychic suppressor, although we do want to get rid of it. We do also want to visit probably this other distress signal because I'm curious about it. That is on a timer. I think we're going to take care of the psychic suppressor first. Ooh, I would like flak vest for everyone. I don't know how viable it is to wait for that, especially since I think Smogger's working on that and he is being psychic suppressed. I was missing it for a while that it was male only. All right, I think I'm gonna prep for the trip right away. So we're gonna send a caravan over here. We're going to bring, again, the idea is everyone except Hope and the children. And don't bring baby food. That's crazy. Oh, hold on. We are lacking in, yeah, we are lacking in with like preserved food, not rotting food. I'm trying to think of the term for it. We're gonna go, I'm gonna change the rules in these hoppers to not use meat anymore at all. And I also think I'm probably gonna go ahead and slaughter all these critters to get more meat, and then we'll have to cook them up. Okay. Yeah, we need some pemmican. I don't think we have survival meal tech. Oh, we do, but it was lack of skill. Because I think we need like 8 skill to make it. So mostly it's going to be pemmican, but we've got all the rules in there ready to go. These are all set to do forever, which is going to be fine. We don't have a regular supply of meat coming in. We're going to get it from, I mean, maybe we'll get more herd animals, but probably not because it's hard for us to maintain them. Mostly it might be just a little bit of on-demand hunting or maybe even trading for a little bit of meat just so that we can make the survival stuff. You're working on the tea right now. Do I want to change the order around? No, I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this is okay. Although, at some point, we're probably going to put a limit on the Psycho Tea. I know we have it for the 1x job, but the 4x job will probably also get a limit, just because we're probably going to want to craft some flake and yayo at some point. We haven't researched that right now, so we don't have the ability to produce it. Right? Yeah. So we may as well just make all of it in Psycho Tea. It's not a great thing to vendor, but it's not bad. Going to do fine. But yeah, we'll get a little bit of pemmican for the road. That's going to be okay. But yeah, still a little concerned about our time limits. I guess on cooking, you're going to, whether you, no, butcher first does make sense, actually, because currently those bodies are rotting outside, and we can put the meat into the freezer. And yeah, obviously we want some more storage in here. We don't need it right now. We've got some room on the floor, but it's pretty tight. Yeah, I should probably plan on putting the rest down. And I know it's going to block the door over here, but I think it's going to be okay to do this. And then I want to, no, not you. Select these and link them to that one. There. Okay. All right, yeah, that's going to be good. I mean, it's not far. We don't need a lot of food, but we're going to want some with us. And then especially if we're going to follow up immediately with checking out the other site. In fact, if we don't take any injuries with the weird site, or sorry, with the psychic suppressor site, we might go to the weird site right away. I kind of expect we'll probably take some injuries though. Minyo, you're right. I guess I keep saying I want one person with a melee weapon in case we get melee bots, unless we just kite those. I know it's not EMP grenades. You're not an actual brawler, right? No. Well, you are tough. You can frontline. It's fine. Okay. So shelving's going on there. Hunting work site. See, we could always raid those places too for meat. I don't think I'm going to be opposed to that in this particular game. I think Hope has been scarred by some of the things that have happened. And there's going to be a bit more of a darkness here on this run, especially once we start doing our rituals. We have some pemmican. We might wait another day. Yeah, see, maybe we shouldn't be crafting this stuff right now, should we? Okay, you know what? We have enough pemmican. Maybe I will plan on just doing the one trip. Cancel. Oh yeah, that is where we're coming from. Okay, psychic suppressor. Go. Oh, sorry, no pug. The pug does have grenades, but we're not going to do that. Turn this off. Turn off the baby food. Bring all the pemmican. Okay, I think this is going to be fine. 0.6 days travel time. Yeah, we only have 1.3 days of food, but I think that's okay. We might get a little hungry on the way back. But yeah, I think I'm all right with this. So Hope's sleeping, which is fine. Everyone is getting ready to go, which is fine. Still would have been great to have a few horses. We did have some opportunities for that at some point, but how much is this spoiling? Okay, we're still okay. Well, it's starting to go. Maybe I'll put a urgent haul on that. I don't think it took the click. There we go. Again, we could just I could just micro hope and right click on each one of these things, but that sounds boring. So I don't want to do that. Petra, 0 and 34 days. Okay. Of course, growing very quickly because we got the quadruple growth speed, the default RimWorld behavior. We did sleep immediately after leaving the map, of course, because why would anything else ever happen? But that's okay. We are, of course, going to do potentially a little bit of foraging on the way, so we'll see how that all shakes out. I guess I can probably plan on getting more of these shelves up. Do we have a chair there or something? Oh, probably from old research. Yeah. Let me reinstall that over here. And yeah, we're really not getting to do the thing where we're doing a lot of parallel research. It's a bit unfortunate. Hope's got our construct up. Do I want to bring her construct down again? You know, I think I'm fine with it. I'll leave it on 4, so I can always force you to do things with the right click. But we'll get you to do a little bit more research instead. All right, we're approaching the site. Now, we know that we can just go and do a snipe. If the battle looks too dangerous... Okay, no, that's fine. Just one mech. There could be an ambush some more. I'm going to take sort of a wide angle around here. It's a scyther? It is a scyther. Okay. Do you run slower through the swampy area here? No, it's about the same. I mean, it's not 100%, but like none of the dirt tiles is 100%. I guess cover is not going to matter. Mechanoids have woken up. Oh, okay. Oh, you guys are slow because of the suppressor. Okay, we need someone to kite. You guys pull back over there. Gomp. I mean, ideally it would be Min, although with Min moving slowly, that does seem quite bad. Okay, good stuff. So let's do a bulk claim here, just so that all the doors belong to us. Walk through that door. Walk through that door. Which I guess I don't need to claim it. Once the area is clear, we can force people through. Okay, stay clustered together in case we get another ambush. Although it's looking okay. Good, good, good. Okay. Just move over here, move over here. Smack that thing. I think these things have a little explosion graphic, but I don't think they've ever actually exploded on us. We could take a moment and deconstruct these steel bits. Maybe the fences as well. I'm not sure about the fences. Your roofing. That is really not the priority. Who else is roofing? Min? Deconstruct. Okay. At least the roofing made it clear who was on construction duties. So I am going to send you home. I kept thinking this was my place. I was like, oh, it's super close. I mean, it's still pretty close. We're going to send you home because we're still a little worried about food. Components, steel, plasteel. I don't think we can bring the slag chunks or the scyther either. It's just going to slow us down too much. So we'll do that. But now we don't have the psychic suppression, which is great. We're going to be producing at a better rate and maybe better qualities. Over here. I wonder what happens if I set this to say good or better. What does that do to the grenades? Because the grenades don't actually have a quality. Are they implicitly normal quality? Or are they going to stay on? Okay, no, I guess they're implicitly normal quality. Probably fine to set this filter like this here. Because we are going to want to be a little picky. Now, good weapons don't do more damage, but they are more accurate, which, I mean, indirectly makes them, of course, do more damage. Oh, yeah, hope. Okay, finish feeding your baby. And then I know you're going to want to sleep, but I'm going to get you to move this chair real quick. Because it's going to take 2 seconds. Is that a lab coat? No. Still looking to do the specialist stuff. Okay, you guys are sleeping out there again. Ah, that's fine. You'll arrive here bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to go. Yeah, I don't mind. And yeah, no longer feeding meat into the nutrient-based dispenser I think is great for us. Steel mining worksite. See, lots of things that might be really good to raid. Might be really good to raid. Speaking of raids, hopefully no one hits us before our people are back, but they're about to finish resting, so that's going to be okay. Yeah, go back to research. Okay, Caravan's run out of food yet, but they're about to be here. It's okay. Probably not, with the terrain over here, probably not as much foraging opportunity. I've always assumed, actually haven't looked into it, I assume the terrain affects forageability. It must. It must. Okay, a little snack, and then you're going to go cut blocks. Oh yeah, because I do still have the craft above the research, which it is slowing down a research, obviously, but I don't think I hate it. Because I would really like to get this construction done. I think this is okay to be helping out. Again, I'm sort of hoping other people become more idle, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Like, I'd love more people to be idle, so more people will do this. Oh, we're getting a growth moment for Pug. Now, this one's going to be, I was going to say, last one, when they turned 7, was nothing. They got no passion whatsoever, because they hadn't been part of our thing. We hadn't educated them too much. The only positive trait is kind. It's not a, like, tremendously positive, but it is a net positive. Very neurotic is interesting because it does increase their work speed. So the question is, what are we going to look to get Pug to do? Are we willing to accept a higher break threshold for a 40% work speed boost? It is really good. 3 skills available. What are we looking for most? Yeah, let me hit later for a sec. Let me get people back here. I mean, we clearly don't need another grow. I don't even know if that was in the list. Construction, we're fine on. I'm thinking about a crafter, even if we don't really use the crafting too much, because we do have a high-skilled crafter right now. We might want to back up. I don't remember if you get another growth moment at 13, or like in terms of gaining passion, or if it's just you are now an adult and all the jobs are unlocked. So we might not be able to get Pug double passion anything. But I think I will give you craft. Was there any gun? Yeah, okay, good. Shooting, crafting. Maybe intellectual as a backup, or we do give you construction, because it does make you a really good option for a production specialist. Because you can take advantage on both sides. I think this is fine. Now, none of these are ultra grindy. So, because like research or even mining, the very neurotic might be super. I think I'm just going to do kind. I think it's going to be helpful in our colony. We'll keep better relations. You're unlikely to go and start social fights the same way. Are you not? Oh, this is our walled area. I forgot about that. Like, what are you doing nature running way off outside the base? But I forgot that's all part of our walls. Okay, Caravan's back. So we're looking for another chunk of food being made here. And now, yeah, we can get more of these flak vests, and then we're no longer being hit by the psychic suppressor that I was so confused about for such a long time. Pug, okay, you've got shooting passion. You know what? I'm going to give you this machine pistol. You can participate a little bit in combat, maybe. Although we don't have kid body armor, so probably I still won't. But it'll give you an option. There you go. Thank you for stacking things, Pug. We do have a lot of cloth. Oh, one thing. Oh, that's a good point. Thank you, Quill. Oh, you're welcome, Quill. I need to get a little shelf. Small shelf's probably fine. Oh, I guess I don't have... How much slate do we need? Okay, yeah, we've got this many. We're gonna put a little, maybe right here, a little shelf. This is for the unfinished stuff. I always like to do this. So clear all, critical for unfinished. Because first of all, I think the unfinished stuff is ugly. I'm not entirely sure about that. Well, there you go, unfinished. Yeah, -8 beauty. So once it's on the shelf, it won't be there. Plus, we can keep track of it. I was gonna say, I'm not running my no authors mod, so it's possible that someone who died, aka Serbo, with only 2 work left. So this will never get finished. So I got to cancel that. Unfortunately, we don't get all the cloth back, which is annoying. But there we go. Oh, do I want to change Pug's work schedule stuff? Well, I'm not worried about you doing this. You might botch a few things, but you got to train at some point. You can't smith. You could tailor. We could start training you up with that. We'll see. For now, we're going to leave it like this. You can. I'm fine with helping you out, or you helping out with construction, though. And of course, you can do craft for the just block making. That would actually be very appreciated if you did that. All right, everyone's asleep. Schedules are good for everyone, right? Yep. Okay, good. And yeah, Petra's not even in the list because you're not a real person yet. Just like in real life, I don't consider them to be real people until they're 3. Or that they're just some sort of weird larval stage. Okay, we got our shelf here. So people will start putting unfinished things there, which is just going to be a great way to keep organized and very easy for me to keep track of where this is, because they would normally get put on normal shelves. I think that is enabled by default. Yeah, because it's just part of the stockpile. And then you kind of lose track of it, and you've got a few unfinished things sitting around that are just tying up resources that you might want to cancel a job, or you might just want to make sure to force someone to finish in the appropriate way. Might even require you to make some changes to how things got queued up. Lots of different possibilities. Maybe, you know what? Change of plans. This shelf here. I guess it's not a reset the default is there, but okay. What I'm going to do is copy these settings. I'm going to paste these settings. I'm going to reinstall this shelf to here. I'm going to make a small shelf for the weapons. Because I don't think we keep, especially if we're filtering to just good, I don't think there's that many of them around. We need 30 blocks for that, so that's not going to work. We could make marble, but I don't want to. I'm just going to wait until we've got some more sandstone. We get these shelves coming still too. I mean, we know we don't have any more good weapons sitting around right now, so that's okay. Smogger's vest. So you're just changing your queues around. There you go, and going back over there. So good. Flak vest, flak pants. Theoretically, you're getting equipped pretty fast once we get them. I suspect we don't have much in the way of steel. We don't have any in your stockpile, and there's basically none over there. This is a safe steel to mine. It's not very close to our base, but it's safe to mine because of its position. Now, again, I'm still looking to go to like the weird crazy spot. I'm happy that people are equipping some weapons. I think someone probably just went and equipped a good flak vest to replace the normal one. Still means we've got one kicking around if someone needs one. There we go. Good. Petra was having a little bit of a fit there. And cutting stone from blocks. I think we're running a little low on sandstone. Now, of course, we could get some by maybe digging into the wall. That's marble, limestone, unless I just switch over to limestone making. Sandstone's nice because it's faster to build, but not if we have to go across the map to get it. We do actually have a lot of limestone closer up. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the sandstone down. I'm going to put a limestone job up at the top. Do until we have X, where X is 150. I could also... Can I not set a range for the ingredient radius over here? I could do that. I don't know if that's the solution I want to do, because I might be confused about why things aren't being made. But I'm going to put limestone at the top. I'm going to put you to 150. I guess I misread. Or on the other bench, are we doing to 150s? Oh, we are, because I think we needed 150 for this. I think we're going to bring you back down to 100 for both these now. Until we end up making maybe an altar, maybe? I think there's something else that might need more blocks, but for now, a target of 100 is fine. So yeah, we might have a bit of a mismatch in materials, which does bother me a little. Doing outer walls. I'm like, oh, well, we'll just do this. I guess we could just do this new building in limestone. Although I think I was thinking of doing it in marble because, at least for the temple part with marble would be good because it would add some extra beauty. For our research and containment center, maybe I don't do one big building, which is what I was talking about. Maybe I leave a gap in between. The downside to that is you don't get to share a wall, which means you have to build a whole extra wall. Maybe what it might look a little weird, because I don't know if the strength of the wall matters for containment, but because I'm like, oh, well, limestone's stronger than marble, so the containment cells should be made out of limestone. I could do something where, like, let's say this is the temple and it's all marbled, and then the rest of the building continues here. I've got the lab, which shares one marble wall to get a little more beauty into it, but then the rest of it is made out of limestone. Would that bother me? It might. It seems kind of very practical, but it might bother me. Unless I don't build any walls out of marble. We probably don't need it for the temple. Maybe I just stick to marble flooring, of course, to make beauty. New lovers! Minoka and Liz. By boasting about his own social skills, Liz became aroused and agreed to become Minoka's lover. My. Okay, so we're going to build ourselves a new double bed. Do I build it out of wood? It's so weird that, like, all my normal behaviors of, like, of course we're going to use wood for everything is so different on this map. I think I will build it out of wood. I don't think I'm going to give them their own bedroom currently, though. Just put it there, and then we'll wait for some stone. I guess I'll just copy this. When we do get some sandstone, we can do that. All right. They can share a bed, and they'll be happy. Oh, do we want them to try for baby as well? I think the answer is yes. Look, Liz is infertile. Oh, you're 63. Okay, fair. The extreme elephants. 4 man-hunting elephants. Masterwork chain shotgun. Chain shotguns do a lot of damage. Short range. And I don't know about armor pen. We'd have to check over here. I don't think it's that high. But I think their biggest thing is they are, of course, a short-range weapon, which range of only 13. But they do go great damage, and Masterwork weapons do bonus damage. Psychic Harmonizer. Brain implant projects the user's moods in a spherical psychic field, forcing others nearby to feel blurred, simplified version of their emotions. Powerful tool. Right. This is good if someone's naturally happy, or if they've been joy-wired. I mean, we can just sell it for money. I think we can take on the elephants. I'd feel better if we had the traps. How long do I have to think about this? Not long. All right, here's what we're going to do. Steel spike traps. We're going to build as many as we can, and I'm not going to rearm them. And then we'll accept the quest. I don't think... Well, we need steel for this. So yeah, there's a little bit of competition. That's going to be okay. All right, yeah. Build as many of these as you can. Because the elephants will be a little freaky. The other thing I'm going to do is per pug. I won't draft them into actual combat, but I'm going to park them here and hope that helps destack enemies because they'll be near something. Unless the wall blocks it, but there's also a door over there. And then we'll probably end up having to do some kiting. But we do have 4 heavy SMGs now. Hope... Do I want to place your weapon? I mean, again, this is great single target, like long range attack that does great single shot damage. But the actual damage per second is maybe a little questionable. You're still making sandstone? Oh, you did the limestone already. Well, that was really quick. I mean, I could also build stone traps, but they do take a long time to build. It might be worthwhile. I don't know. Okay, those shelves are done. Waiting for that. Oh, and if we do have some sandstone, I'm looking for... Oh, furniture. Single small shelf. Sandstone right there. And clear all critical weapons. Can't shrink you down when I've got the filter going? That's weird. Anyway, ranged weapon of at least good quality. Okay, so we'll know where to find them. Okay, well, you know what? I think this is a great place for us to put in a cut. We'll do that. Next episode, we got elephants to deal with, and I still want to go to this weird site. We've got 8.1 days to deal with it. That's going to be okay. The elephants could give us a little bit more meat, although we do actually have some. Oh, you're working on the psychite. Do I want to put a limit on how much psychite tea? Tell you what, I will, for the time 4 job, I will put it higher, though. I will say like 100, but that will still sort of limit it a little bit. Or I could have just reorganized things to put the pemmican a little higher up. I think this is fine. Okay, Yeah, we'll do it this way. I'm still hoping that after this harvest, I think I said after this harvest I was going to go and just remove this growing zone, but I guess we had one and it's still going. And we're about to get another one. They don't always come back. It would be great to harvest as much ambrosia as we can. And I think I do want to build the temple first. And then I think the temple is going to be over here before we build the research and containment area. So that's probably fine. And yeah, I think I might build it out of limestone. I mean, we've already got a different kind of stone over here because I built the marble walls for this bedroom. Only slightly impressive. Really need statues. Whereas, like, see, this barracks is more impressive. Despite having the concrete floor. Just because of the sheer amount of wealth in it. Ridiculous. Do we have an artist? Harding, technically, yes. Did I ever build an art bench? I did. Hang on. I know I keep not ending this episode. I'm going to put a target of 10 because we're going to keep some around to sell. And you're going to make them out of marble, please. And you need, yeah, you need 100. So we've got, that's fine. We've got a target set to 100. So this should always have enough. I could maybe boost the number up a little bit for the marble. Especially if I'm going to want some to do flooring. This, we can keep a bit of a higher buffer. And that's going to be okay. These shelves, it's 75 per stack, so 150, 300, 450. I guess I could put all these to 150. Well, maybe just below, because they tend to overshoot a little bit. I'll just do the marble, target 150 over here. Okay, it's going to be fine. All right, folks, for real this time. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.